Hey, Luke here with CatsandCarp.com, and I'm going on a fishing trip to Alaska. Now I'm bringing my family with me. I'm going to go up there and visit all my family up in Alaska. I'm the only member of my family that doesn't live in Alaska. So my little boy Tommy and Nathan and my wife, we're going to go visit all the 30-something relatives I have living up in Alaska. And we're going to do a little fishing too, as you can see here. Got my rod case. But first, we got to go there, and I'm going to be on a plane for a very, very long time with two very, very wiggly little boys. So we're going to see what happens.
You have all the personal belongings.
Picture of the airplane.
I finally made it in Alaska. So me and Tommy rolled in about 10:30 last night local time, which is about 2:30 a.m. our time. My son slept about 45 minutes the entire flight from Virginia to Alaska, so he is exhausted and cranky. But we've got a fun day planned. We're going to drive up to the Susitna Valley and go to the Kashwitna River and see if we can land some silver salmon. But we're also going to be fishing for rainbow trout, dolly varden, grayling, white sucker, burbot, see what we can catch. But before we get fishing, I gotta go get myself a license and go pick up some tackle, tie some rigs. So we got a full day ahead of us, but we're taking it easy and just trying to recover from the jet lag.
When I landed in Alaska, one of the first bits of tackle that I went out and bought were spinning glows. Now, spinning glows are really uniquely salmon fishing type kit. They're little buoyant spinners that thread onto your leader and spin above the bait, and they help keep the bait off the bottom. Corkies are the same sort of thing, they just don't have the fins. So some corkies and spinning glows are absolute necessity. Then you get some octopus hooks. 4/0s are kind of the big end of what I use, but I also tried using number 10s and number 6s, and even later on some number 4s. And I found that those worked exceptionally well for silvers as well as dollies. And I also bought myself some leader to tie up some hooks. I got some 8-pound leader for my ultralight rod. And of course we had to pick up some ice cream for Tommy as well, because nothing goes better with jet lag than a sugar-loaded 2-year-old. So anyway, these rigs I'm tying are essentially egg loop knots with corkies and spinning glows above them. Now, if you don't know what an egg loop knot, it's basically a knot with a retractable loop that you use to pin eggs to the shank of the hook. If you don't know how to make this, I've got a great video on how to tie an egg loop knot. But you can see here, this is the little bait loop. It's adjustable, that you can open and close. And once you've got the knot tied, you slide on the spin and glow or the corky and the spin and glow, and then you tie a surgeon's loop using a figure-8 knot instead of an overhand knot. Cut off the tag end and boom, you're done. This rig works great for dollies, rainbows, and of course silver salmon. That afternoon, my nephew picked me and Tommy up, and we drove 2 hours north to the Susitna Valley and the Kashwitna River. And it was a great opportunity to talk and catch up, and also a great opportunity to tease my nephew relentlessly, which I hadn't had an opportunity to do in about 2 years.
K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Yeah, of course. What? First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby and the baby carriage.
Yeah, you may not forgive me, but it was totally worth it. At any rate, it was a beautiful drive, and when we got to the cabin, we weren't there long, and we all piled on the four-wheelers, and Ethan's family and me and Tommy, we all did a big picnic out on a sandbar in the Susitna River and had a great time.
Yeah. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Tom. Fun in the water? I can hold it. I've been watching okay. You can get them
The next morning we got up around 5 a.m. and me, my brother-in-law, and my niece all went fishing for silvers on the Kashwitna River, and we brought along this inflatable raft here, and it's a great raft for fishing these shallow, swift waters in Alaska. You got one man on the oars in the middle, and then you've got two fishing seats on the front. It's a great raft. It can handle all the bumps and logs and rocks that you find in Alaskan rivers. But gorgeous time, and you see we all use these egg loop knots all the time. So basically you take a generous glob of eggs, you put it on the hook, and then you open the egg loop, you wrap it around the eggs, and then you cinch up the egg loop tight, and there you go. You've got a spin and glow, a corky, and a big glob of eggs. And we'd find a nice slough, or we'd drift along, and you'd cast your eggs out into kind of the calm areas close to the current where the salmon rest, and doesn't take long. As you see here, Kendall got hooked up right away, and it was great. We just had an absolutely fabulous day, and this was the very beginning of the silver salmon run. So the day before had been very quiet, and this was the first major group of silvers to come into the river. And you can see here they're all dime bright, which is perfect for eating. Not particularly big though, but that's not uncommon. But yeah, I got hooked up right afterwards, and another dime bright, small little silver, but great times. And when you're eating for the freezer, you gotta bonk them. So we did that a lot. We always do that a lot. You can see great little silver salmon. You want them to be as silver as possible. As soon as they start to turn red, their meat turns into applesauce. And so if they're more than just a hint of pink in them, you don't want to eat them.
You're up. Up. Oh, nice one.
You just did.
Oh, there he is. He's on.
You got fish?
Yep, got a fish.
Sweet. Reel in, Clara. Reel in, Clara.
I didn't.
You have to reel in so you don't. Come on, we gotta.
Yeah. Not
Huge.
That one
It's better.
yeah. Just whack them good. Don't get my
Hard, babe.
is nice. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, that's not my hand. Oh. Okay, you're just tickling them. Let me see this.
Right there. Yeah, hold it real still.
One time he put an axe, cut his foot. Where's that one? And
Can I split off?
no, I didn't cut it off. We kind of cut it right between his toes. We need to hike out for 5 miles. Fast. That's a salmon. That's a salmon. Oh, Clara. Hold on. He's crossed.
Get the net.
Hold on.
He's running.
Get this in. Reel it fast, babe. Reel it fast. More fun.
Oh, you're freaking kidding me.
Did you just lose it? Oh.
No,
Clara, reel
this
it.
is 8-pound fluorocarbon.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, move to the side. Move to the side.
Let me see.
But Uncle, turn around.
Let me see. Well, let me see that. Oh, yeah.
If you go to the side, I can get behind it. Oh, you can't horse it then.
I cannot.
You're doing good. Come on.
There, get him.
Nice, bud.
Oh my goodness. I think that's the biggest one so far.
It is.
Holy mackerel. That is not bad for a $17 fishing rod.
Oh, nice. Oh, Clara.
Name him.
We'll name him Bonky.
No.
You know why we're going to call him Bonky?
No. I'm going. Well.
We're going to call him
And it's a
Bonky.
girl. I'm going to call it Ricky to frighten me.
There you go.
This was my third silver for the day, so that limited
too
me out.
shabby.
And for the rest of the time, I was fishing for
Alright.
trout and dollies.
Okay, cool.
But what I found out was those number 10 hooks that I use for trout fishing and dollies work really good for silvers. I caught that silver on my trout rig with a number 10 hook and ended up catching about 8 silvers on that rig throughout this trip. Going small ended up being really a good thing. We ended up getting a much better hookup ratio with real small tiny hooks. But we had a great time. So we caught 4 silvers. They're not big ones, but they're decent. And we're gonna fillet these bad boys up and show you how to fillet a salmon. At any rate, great day.
All right, Clara, come here.
Oh, dog.
So yeah, what we do is get right behind the pectoral fin and cut down until you hit the backbone, and then turn the blade 90 degrees and just right along the spine. And shave close to
You should see him.
the pectoral fin.
Look, salmon eggs. Just when you look inside him, and you'll see something.
There you go.
Look. And look, salmon eggs.
Oh, it's a pretty one. Yeah, I got some salmon roe.
I'll take those.
Okay, yeah, we'll keep those for more bait.
More beets.
And then just get in, and once you get used to doing it, it happens pretty fast.
we saved these to go fishing. And look, they're slimy.
Hey, don't you want to eat one?
All right.
No.
There you go. Nice fillet with very little meat. Now,
Eat a salmon.
as soon as you'll have some little bits.
Why are you cutting him?
Her.
Did you catch
Okay, take the fin off.
boy or a girl?
Okay, and you got these little ribs right here. The two most common ways that people waste meat when filleting fish is they throw out the belly meat and they cut off too much meat when trying to get rid of the ribs. Try to shave off as little meat as possible when getting rid of the ribs, and a sharp knife really does make this job easier. And just take the ribs off. Now, this is not the prettiest fillets in the world, but it's a really simple technique and it saves a lot of meat, including the belly meat. So it's a great technique for beginners. Once you're done, shake the water off the fillets and put them in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag and freeze them for shipping. After filleting the fish and grabbing a bite to eat, we launched the raft again and took the kids who didn't get a chance to go fishing earlier in the morning. And because I'd already limited out, I just went and fished for trout and dollies.
It is a rainbow. It's just like a rainbow.
In Alaska, wherever you find spawning salmon, you're going to find trout and char and dollies. And in this river, we also had long-nosed suckers or white suckers or whitefish. And we also had burbot. So you can fish for them exactly the same way you fish for silvers. You just use smaller gear. And as you can see here, these are just really tiny little rainbows. Nothing to really write home about, but this is kind of an average size. But they get up to 20, 30 inches.
Let's get him out. Ooh, he swallowed that. Just walk towards me. Slowly, 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 slowly. No, don't pull out of the water.
Here, grab the rod, Isabel.
Here we go.
Isabel, grab the rod.
Here, grab the rod, Isabel.
Grab the rod.
Nice job, sweetie.
There you go.
My arm's getting tired.
There you go. This is your congratulations. All right, hey Ethan, congratulations. You caught this one all by yourself, right?
Yep, I went down to the river by myself on the four-wheeler and just hung out. Yeah, it's male.
Yeah. Nice.
Little turn, but it looks okay.
Yeah, I know that's still good eating. It's not too red.
Plastic bag. There's a bag right there. Oh, that's for the fillets. Go get a bag, because I want this. Not this bag, there's a bag right there.
Daddy is sit down.
Daddy, we see that there.
Daddy is sit down.
See the moose?
Big, big. Is that a moose?
Where's the moose, Tommy?
I catch a by your moose. Oh, ow.
Oh, Tommy. Oh, yeah. Look at the moose, Tommy. Look at the moose. Hey, you're wet. Yeah. you like that video, check out part 2 of fishing in Alaska, and check out Tommy catching his first salmon, a ridiculously cute video. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit subscribe, and we appreciate your comments and your likes. Thanks for watching.